quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Tonight we've got a special treat. Our NBA insider, Shams Charania, sitting in with us as well. Shams, glad you could be here tonight.
Of course, BA, I'm glad to be a part of this crew. This is a pretty big-time group I'm a part of right now, BA.
Well, good luck getting the word in. All right, let's go to the sideline for more on MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
Crazy times right now. Thanks for that. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And history was made recently. Let's go courtside to revisit MP's incredible performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Moran and Jerome, that's their backcourt. Santi Aldama out there with Jalen Wells. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Edey. And here's Moran. To stop the run. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. You saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
Grizzlies trail by 11. So Memphis calls timeout, their first.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And let's use this break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
Now here's Moran. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Aldama outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jerome. And again, it's Memphis missing. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Jerome. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And it's the Spurs ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's MP. And he goes big! The dunk right over Ja Morant.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. For 3, MP with the block.
displaying an innate ability to detect the score attempt. MP will do well to keep honing that skill.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And the basket by Aldama.
Using that almost 7-foot frame, Santi Aldama, the Spaniard.
Fades. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. MP's got 13 now.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Aldama. The three is up. MP with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Off the inbound. And the dunk by Edey.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get...
Oh, hammer it home.
Nice. Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
From deep, Morant. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Substitution on the court.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. San Antonio on top, up by 16. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. We welcome you back to second. He's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Spencer. And with the new CBA Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Luke Cornett out there with MP. And it's Fox in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
Now here's Jerome. Still without a bucket. Jackson can't get it to go.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
From the top of the key, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Coward. Back to Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
A different look for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Cornett, and it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Harper. To the inside. Here's MP. He hits the back iron and sinks it. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. There's the three. Rebound by San Antonio. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, Just great hustle play right there.
And Shams, as always, it was a pleasure to have you with us here tonight. Thanks for making the time, man.
Of course, BA. Call me anytime. Let's do this again. I'm always available for you, BA.
Best to call, text, email, or send a snail mail.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Oh, flying high!
Unreal.
Throwing it down!
That's just incredible. Woo!
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Outside Morant. Nifty move. Aldama outside. From downtown, Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, that's Morant, always applying the pressure.
Shoots a fadeaway, and MP with a basket on the assist by Castle.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's MP making things happen for San Antonio, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for...
All right, now, still early on. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you just gotta live with, Stan.
Well, look, BA, you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
On the court for Memphis, Morant and Jerome, that's their backcourt. Jalen Wells out there with Santi Aldama, and it's Edey in at center, locking down the middle. Well, Memphis shooting only 36% so far in this game. Now Morant, 6 points for him. MP with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block. MP saying no.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Morant.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
Jerome passes to Morant. Pass to Wells. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 6.
Well, once Edey gets the ball that close to the basket, it's too late, even against the best defense.
Castle outside. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
Vassell passes to MP. And he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 38 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And MP throws it down hard.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Aldama in the post. MP's there. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagnie, he's checked in for Vassell. Keldon Johnson comes in for Castle. And it's Harper in for Fox. 50 seconds left in the third. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Jackson outside. Shoots it from the corner. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And stolen by Clark. Here's Spencer. Cans it with nobody near him. From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 46.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
Here's Jackson. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's San Antonio building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Harper out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then it's MP. And it's Champagnie at the 3. The small forward.
Wow!
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
And Memphis shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Clark outside. Lets it go from the wing. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Pass to Jerome. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Spurs.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
MP, the pass to Harper. Back to MP. No one near him. Yet another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And so it's Memphis with it. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to Coward. Here's Spencer. Now here's Jerome. Covered by Johnson. Inside. 6 to shoot. Good chance here for Clark. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll be on G.G. Jackson.
Yeah, young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points. One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Outside Morant, some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jerome, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's MP. Pass to Harper. Back to MP. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Jerome outside. Picked by Aldama. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Fires the 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Aldama. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Morant. Morant drawing the double team. 3-pointer. And it's MP with a rebound. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Wells on the double team. From deep, Johnson drops in the 3.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, that's just a great dribble move by Morant. Quick and very shifty.
Here's MP, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Pass to Jerome. 4-3. Rebound San Antonio. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Down low. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.